Welcome to the 2020 P6 Anglo-Chinese School Mathematics Prelim Paper MCQ answers. Grab your pens and papers and let's get started. 1. How many 10,000s are there in 4,710,000? So 10,000, I'm going to underline it. So 10,000 means 10 and an additional 30, correct? So this is the number they gave over here. So 10,000 has 4 zeros. Correct? So to find out how many 10,000s there are in this number, what I need to do is just to cancel away the last 4 zeros. And there I have it. My answer will be 471. So this is a trick for those who don't know. So same thing, if they ask you to find out how many thousands are there in this number, thousands has 3 zeros, so I minus away 3 zeros, and this will be my answer. Okay, it's kind of a trick or shortcut if you guys don't know, but let's just move on to the next question. How many of the following figures have at least one line of symmetry? I'm going to start drawing lines, okay? So square, we all know that there are many lines of symmetry. There's one here. There's also one here. We can also do it diagonally. So this is definitely in. So parallelogram has no line of symmetry. Okay, there's no way I can draw it. If I draw it here, it doesn't work out. Okay, the edges don't match. If I draw it here, the edges don't match also. So rhombus, there's two lines of symmetry. One is here and one is here. Circle has many lines of symmetry. As long as you pass the middle of the circle, which is the center of the circle, it will be considered a line of symmetry. So this is out. Okay, there's no line of symmetry for parallelogram. And my answer will be 3 because there are 3 figures with at least one line of symmetry. Okay, so express 6/2/500 as a decimal. When I want to express something as a decimal, my denominator must be over 10, 100, or 1,000. Okay, so 6/2/500, I need to make it over 1,000. So I need to times 2. Okay, so I'll get 6/4/1,000. And then it's 6 plus 4/1,000 is 0.004. So if I add it all together, I will get 6.004, which is option 4. Okay, let's move on. Question 4. At 8 a.m., a swimming pool was completely filled with water. So this is the total capacity, which is 25 meter cube. Okay, and from 8 to 1 p.m., water was drained. That means water came out of the pool. Okay, they literally on it and then they let the water drain out. So the line graph shows the volume of water in the swimming pool from 8 to 1. So which 1 hour period was the decrease in the volume of water the greatest? So let's see. So let's see the spaces first, okay? So from 0 to 5, that means in between it's 5 divided by 2, okay? So it's 2.5. So each space is 2.5. So 8 a.m. is 25 meter cube, 9 is 20, 10 is 12.5, cos 10 plus 2.5. 11 is 7.5, cos 5 plus 2.5. And this is 5, and this is 0. So by 1 p.m., all the water came out. So which period was the decrease in the volume of water the greatest? So from 25 to 20 to 12.5 to 7.5, from 5 to 0. Okay, so from the graph, we can actually see that this is actually the most. Okay, because it dropped by 3 rectangles. Okay, this is 1, 2, this is 1, 2, 3, this is 1, 2, this is 1, and this is 1, 2. Okay, do you understand? So 3 rectangles is the most, so from 9 to 10. Okay, my answer will be 2. So from 9 to 10 is from 20 to 12.5. Let us calculate, okay, to see how much it dropped. Okay, so it dropped by 7.5. Yeah. So this dropped by 5. And then this dropped by and this dropped by 2.5 and this dropped by 5. So yeah, our answer is correct. So this is the calculation method and this is using the graph method. Both works. So it depends on which one you prefer. Let's move on to question 5. The table below shows the number of Arts Fiesta tickets sold over a period of 5 days, Monday to Friday, and the total number of tickets sold was 1350. Okay, 1380. I'm sorry. What is the average number of tickets sold on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday? So they want the average of these three, correct? So, but first, I need to find out what's the total of these three. To find out the total of these three, I need to take 1380 to minus away Monday, and then I have to minus away Tuesday. Okay, so 1380 minus away Monday first. I'm going to get this number. So 1055, I need to minus 380, which is on Tuesday. So I'm going to get 635. Okay, so it's the total of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Sorry, 675. Miscalculated over here. 15 minus 8 is 7. Okay, so anyway, when we see average question, we need to draw this triangle. Okay, T for total, A for average, and N for the number of days in this case. So average is what we want to find, so it's a question mark. Number is 3 because there are 3 days. Total is 675. So to find out what's the average, we just need to take total divided by number, which is 675 divided by 3. Okay, so my answer will just be 225. And that will be the average. Let's move on. Isaac ran around a circular track 3 times for his training. So this is the track, okay? He ran around it 3 times. So the radius of the track was 56. How far did he run? So when we want to find circumference, we have to find circumference in this case because he's running on the outside, okay? So the first thing we need is the diameter. So my radius is 56, so my diameter will just be 56 times 2, okay? Which is 112 meters. So to find out what is the circumference, I need to take pi times diameter. Okay, so let's cancel this out first before our number gets too big. Okay, I'm gonna get 16. So this is 16. So now we just need to take 16 times 22. So it's 352 meters for 1 round. We have to multiply it by 3 because he ran around the track 3 times. Okay, don't forget this part. So 352 times 3. I'm going to get 1056 meters. And it's option 4. Okay, let's move on. Okay, question 7. A tank measured 40 cm by 15 cm by 30 cm is half filled with water. Find the volume of water in the tank. So this is the dimensions, and it's half filled. Let's find out how much water the tank can fill first, okay? So the total volume will be 40 times 15 times 30, okay? So what is 15 times 4? We are going to count it here. So it's 60, correct? So I need to add another 0, okay, because it's actually a 40. So that's the trick. We don't add a 0 here, but we just add a 0 at the back after we are done with 15 times 4. And then I have to multiply by 30. Okay, so what is 3 times 6? It's 18, right? How many zeros are there left? 3 zeros. So this is my volume of the tank. But it's half filled with water, so I have to divide by 2. So 18 divided by 2, we can just mental calculate. We're going to get 9, and then we still have 3 remaining zeros. So this is my volume of water in the tank. So do you realize that it's all in liters? So 9,000 cm cubed is equals to 9,000 ml. And 1,000 ml is 1 liter, so 9,000 ml is 9 liters. And my answer will be option 1. Okay, so cm cubed and ml is the same thing. Okay, you can use it interchangeably. Okay, let's move on. Arrange the following fractions from the smallest to the largest. So some are in improper fractions, some are in mixed numbers. So we have to make it all mixed number. Okay. So if we divide, this is what we're going to get. 1 whole, which is a quotient, and the remainder is 1 over 4. Okay. So for this, we have to take 10 divided by 9. So it's 1 whole on top, and the remainder is 1 over 9. Okay. So comparing 1 over 6, 1 over 4, and 1 over 9, which one is the smallest? The smallest will be 1 over 9. Okay. Followed by 1 over 6, and lastly 1 over 4. So this will be my answer. Okay. Because it has to be the fraction that the question gave us. So the reason why this is smallest is because of this. Imagine 1 pizza shared amongst 9 people versus 1 pizza shared amongst 6 people. Who will get a bigger slice of pizza? You'll be this group, correct? Because you're sharing it with lesser people. So same thing, if you compare it to 1 pizza shared amongst 4 people, each of them here will get the biggest piece of pizza as compared to this and this. Okay, so when you see the numerator being the same all ones, we can do this comparison. Okay, when you buy a pizza and you're hungry, you want to share it with lesser people. Okay, because the lesser people you share with, the bigger pizza you have. So think of it that way. Okay, so our answer will be option 4. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, question 9. One of the angles of a trapezium is 55 degrees. Which of the following are possible values of the remaining angles? So a typical trapezium will look like that, correct? Okay, it's not drawn to scale. And there's always one parallel line, correct? So if one of the angles of the trapezium is 55 degrees, let's say this is 55 degrees, because I can't put it here because this is obtuse angle, which is more than 90. So my 55 have to be either here or here. Okay, but I'm just going to let it be here. So which of the following are possible values? What will be this angle if this is 55? One thing to note is that the angles in between parallel lines, basically this one plus this one, will add up to 180. So in order to find out what's the angle on top, I just need to take 180 to minus 55. And then my answer will be 125. Okay, so this one and this one. So option 2 and 3 are out. So now, which are the other 2 angles? Like I said, angles in between parallel lines have to add up to 180. So these 2 angles have to add up to 180. So we have 2 options left, 1 and 4. So let us find out for option 1, do we get 180? We just take 115 plus 55. Okay. It's 170, so this is not the answer. So our answer is option 4. So let's add up 115 plus 65. Yep, we have 180. So our answer is option 4. Got it? Okay, let's move on. Question 10. In the number line shown below, which value is the closest to the reading at x? So x is over here, slightly before this arrow, this line here. So there are 3 spaces and this is a 6. So this is 5 1/3 and this is 5 2/3. Okay, so let's see, 5 2/3. I need the decimals because all of these are in decimals. It will be easier to do this question if 5 2/3 is in decimals, okay? So 2 divided by 3, I need to put a 0.0. So 0. Seems like I'm going to keep getting 6, okay? So I'm going to stop. So it's 5.666. So my answer will be very close to 5.666, but smaller than 5.666. So the closest will be option 3. Okay, this is out because this is too far away. This is also out. So the closest will be 5.590. Got it? And this is more than 5.566. So 5 is probably going to be here. Okay, so this is not the answer also. Okay, so let's move on to question 11. Mr. Lee had some magazines. He sold 315 from Monday to Friday, and he sold 2/5 of the remaining on Saturday and Sunday. questions like that calls for models. I'm going to start drawing a model. So 3:15, Monday to Friday. Okay, so after that he has 2/5 of the remaining, so on Saturday and Sunday. So I need to cut this into 5, okay, because remaining has 5 units. Okay, and 2 of it is Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so he had 3/5 of the remaining left. So the number of my cousins left was 1/4 of what he had at first. So this is 1/4 of what he had at first. So that means this is 3/4 of what he had at first, okay? I take 1 whole minus 1/4, I get 3/4. Got it? So how many magazines did he have at first? Okay, I'm going to erase the working here. You know what? I'm going to start doing on top. Okay, so 1/4 of the remaining of the total is 3 units of the remaining, correct? So this is 1 unit, this is 2 units, this is 3 units, okay? So 3 units equals to 1/4 of total. Understand? Got it? So I need to find out what's 1 unit, okay? So 1 unit equals to 1/4 divided by 3. Which is equals to 1/4 times, because this is over 1, so this is 1/3, which is 1/12, okay, of total. And then Saturday, Sunday is 2 units, correct? So from here, I need to find 2 units, so I take 1/12 times 2, okay, which is 2/12, or simplified is 1/6 of total. Okay, got it? So this 2 units here, I'm going to try and use another color, perhaps orange. I'm going to shade it. So this orange color part is actually 1/6 of total. Okay, so this whole thing is 3/4 of total. So how do I find out Monday to Friday is what fraction? What I need to do is I take 3/4, which is the total for Monday to Sunday, to minus away Saturday, Sunday, which is 1/6. Okay, so this is what I do. I'm going to get 7/12. Got it? So 7/12 is actually equals to 315. Okay, how many cousins did he have at first? 1/12 will be 315 divided by 7, which is equals to, I'll do the working here. $45. Okay, at first it's 12/12, so I need to take 45 times 12. Okay, I'm gonna do the working here. I'm gonna get 540. Okay, so my answer will be option 1. Okay, understanding this part is very important. So yeah, let's move on to question 12. Question 12, the figure below is made out of 3 squares. Find the shaded area. Okay, so the shaded area is mainly a triangle, correct? So how do we find the area of the shaded part when we don't really have the dimensions of the base? You realize I don't have the base here. I do have the height, but I don't have the base. Over here, I have this base, but I don't have the height. So there are a lot of things we can't do. Okay, so one thing we can do is to elongate this part. Okay, I'm gonna draw out, and then I'll explain. Okay. Okay, so when I draw it out like that, I can actually find, I can actually spot 2 triangles that I can find. Okay, one of them is here, which is the whole thing here. And the other one is, I'm going to use another color, is here. Okay, I'll show you why. So I'm going to name this the area of the bottom. Okay, this is the bottom triangle and this is the top triangle. Okay, so what's the area of the bottom triangle? My base is, the whole thing is 13, correct? Because 7 plus 6. And then my height is actually just 7. Okay, can see? So this is 7. So this is also 7. Got it? I'm going to erase this part inside. So it's half times 13 times 7. Okay, 13 times 7 is 91. Hold on. So it's 91 over 2, which is 45.5. Okay. So the area of the top triangle is, this is my height and this is my base. So what's my base? My base is actually also 7. And my height is 7 plus 4. Because this is 7 cm. And this is 4 cm. Okay, because this is 4. So this is also 4. So if I add it up together, it's going to be 11. So half times 7 times 11. Okay, which is 77 over 2. Which is 38.5. Okay, so now that we found out what is the area of the unshaded parts, which is 45.5 and 38.5, now we just need to find the area of the figure. Okay, the figure is no longer made out of 3 squares because I extended some of it out, correct? So I'm going to call this whole thing the, I'm going to shade, okay? I'm going to call this whole thing the left-hand side rectangle because this whole thing is now a rectangle, if you can see. It's no longer a square. And this is called the right-hand side triangle. Okay, and now I'll proceed to find out what's the area of them, okay? So, area of left triangle equals to 11 times 7. Okay, because this is 11 and this is 7, which is 77 cm square. How about area of right hand side triangle? This is the right hand side, right? So this is 7 and 4, so 7 times 4. So the total area is 77 plus 28, which is 105. Oh, my bad, sorry. I see it wrongly. I saw this 4 cm, but it's actually 6. So it's not 77 plus 28 anymore. Okay, it's 7 times 6, which is 42. Because it's supposed to be 6. Okay, so it's plus 42 instead. And when I plus 42, I'm going to get 119. Okay, so it's 119 cm square. And I need to take the area of these two, the left hand side and right hand side, to minus away the unshaded part. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. So can you guys see? Now that I found out that my area of this whole thing is 119, I need to minus away this. And I need to minus away this, which is what I already found. Okay, so 119 minus away 38.5, and then I minus away 45.5. And I'll get my final answer. Okay, So I'm going to take 38.5 to plus 45.5 first. Get rid of my decimal. It's 84. So I take 119 to minus 84. And there I have it. My answer will be 35. Okay. Yeah, my answer will be option 2. It's a pretty long question, but after all, it's 2 marks. Okay, we got to work for that 2 marks. I'm going to move on to question 13. Question 13, okay? So, I'm probably going to have to do it somewhere here. Okay, because I think I used too much space for question 12. Okay. Okay. So, machine A prints 16 pages more than machine B in every minute. So, to draw a model, it's going to look like that. Okay. For every minute, right? A will have 16 more than B. Got it? So machine A and machine B print a total of 608 pages in 4 minutes. So take note, this is per minute, which is 1 minute. And now they're giving us the total for 4 minutes. So what should we do now? We need to draw the model for 4 minutes. We don't have to draw a separate model. We can just continue on. Okay? So I'm going to show you how it looks like. I'm going to use freehand, so it's going to look a bit ugly. Anyway, so this is the second minute. I need to draw 16. This is the third minute. And this is the fourth minute. Okay? So for 4 minutes, A will print this amount of pages. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? So how about B? B will only have 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So take note, those units that I ticked, they are the same. Okay, the only units that are different is all the 16s. Okay, so let's not forget that the total is 608. Looking at this model, you can actually find out how to do the question. What we need to do is just to take 608 to minus away all the 16s, and then we divide by the total number of units, and that's all. Okay, then we can find 1 unit. So let's start doing it, okay? So 608 minus 16, minus 16, minus 16, minus 16. I got a minus 4 times, right? Because 4 minutes. I'm going to do the working here, okay? So 16 times 4. Calculate wrongly. 64. So I need to take 608 to minus away 64. I'm going to get 544. Okay? So 544 is for how many units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's for 8 units. I need to find out what's 1 unit. Okay, so I need to take 544 to divide by 8. Okay. I'm going to get 68. So for the units I ticked, it's actually 68. The question is asking you, at this rate, how many pages does machine A print in 1 minute? 1 minute for machine A is from here to here. Okay, so let's not forget to add our 16 back. Okay. And my answer will be 84 pages. Okay. Let's move on to question 14. 14. A box of cookies was shared between Jessie and Lynn in the ratio of 7:4. So Jessie is to Lynn, 7:4. Okay. Lynn then decided to share her portion of cookies with her younger brother in the ratio 5:3. So Lynn shared with her younger brother, correct? So Lynn is to younger brother, 5:3. Okay. So while Jess shared her portion of the cookies with her elder sister in the ratio 4:3. So Jess is to elder sister, 4:3. Okay. Among the 4 of them, the smallest portion of cookies was 12 pieces. How many pieces of cookies were there in the box at first? So what's the total units here? 7 plus 4 is 11 units, correct? So how about the total here? 5 plus 3 is 8 units, right? How about the total here? 4 plus 3 is 7 units, right? Okay, so if this is 8 units and this is 4 units, I have to do something about it. Okay, because it's not tallying up. So what do I need to do? I need to multiply by 2 to make it 8. Okay, so if I do it to the right hand side, my left hand side got to follow. So my right hand side becomes 14. Okay, so now my total has to be 14 units. What do I need to do here? I need to multiply by 2 because my total multiplied by 2 also. Okay, so it's 8 is to 6. So Jess is the elder sister, is to Lin, is the younger brother, is 8 is to 6, is to 5, is to 3. So the smallest portion is 12 pieces. So the smallest portion will be younger brother, which is 3 units. Equals to 12. Okay, how many pieces of cookies were there in the box at first? How many units were there in the box at first? My total became 22 units, correct? So I just need to find 1 unit first, which is 12 divided by 3. And then I need to find 22 units. Okay, it's just 88. And my answer will be option 4. And that's it. Okay. Let's move on to question 15. The map below shows the locations of 6 places, A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, E, F, and B, C, D, E are squares, okay? Location C is south of location E. Which of the following location is northeast of B? So to draw our typical north, south, east, west here, okay? So my north and my south, okay? Top, bottom. Then to the left side of north is west and east. Got it? So let's do this question. C is southwest of location E. So over at E, I will draw this. Okay? So north, south, west, east. But it turns out location C is here. So that means my north, south, east, west got to change. And when I mean change, I mean that I should not draw it this way. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. So I need to draw it this way instead. Okay, so location C is south of location E. So that means my south is here. Understand? Because location C is south of E and this is E. So if this is south, this will be north. And then this will be west. And then this will be east. Understand? Because the left hand side of north, it will be west. Got it? So if I turn it around, it's going to be like that. Okay? So which of the following location is northeast of B? So their compass is slanted. So it's like that. Okay? So north, south, west, east. And I need northeast. So northeast is here. So what's my answer? My answer will be 1, which is option A. Okay? A very tricky question, but as long as you see it slanted to one side, like tilted to one side, and we go back to basics, which is this, there'll be no issues in doing this question. Okay? And yeah, we have done this paper. We're at the end. I'll see you in the next paper, which will be posted in a couple of days. It will be the booklet B. And congrats.